All right, guys, welcome back. GYLT, get your life together. If you're brand new to the channel, guys, this channel is all about getting your life together. GYLT. Pretty much this week, we've been focusing on Robinhood, investment apps. As far as the Robinhood app, guys, go, if you guys seen the last video and all you guys who've been watching the video, asking a ton of questions, I'm going to go ahead and post the link up here or here, wherever it's at. Go ahead and check out that last video, guys, how I made $20,000 in 1 week. Yes, $20,000 1 week. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. I'm not licensed. I don't do any of that stuff to encourage you to do anything. These are just things that I've done, kind of telling my story about it. So last week, I made $20,000 with the Robinhood app. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit ways of how I pick my stocks, or how I picked my stocks. All right, guys, so now you guys are wondering, how did I pick my stocks? Now, in the stock market, guys, I'm no professional. I barely got the Robinhood app. 45 days ago, I took my account from $5,000 all the way up to $35,000 within 45 days. And I've never ever really played in the stock market, never day traded before. I never did any of those things. But what I've figured out, like I said in my last video, guys, is everybody's kind of an investor. And right now it's kind of easy to win in the stock market because we know everything's going to go up. But what I'm starting to realize, and I'm not a professional, I stated that before, guys, but what I did realize in the stock market, to call it razzle dazzle. That's right, the razzle dazzle of the stock market. What that means is, guys, I think there's a lot of dumb money that's in Robinhood right now. I'm considered dumb money. You are probably considered dumb money, only for the simple fact that we're really not investors. We really don't know what's going on, guys. But we do know that a lot of these companies are going to be around. Now, what I look for inside of a stock is what the razzle dazzle. Okay, so there's long-term investments and then there's short-term investments. Now, in the last video, I told you guys about option trading. Is how I made the $20,000. Now, when I made that $20,000, I focused on nothing but the razzle dazzle. What was going to hit the news big, right? What was coming up? What earnings were coming up? What reports were coming up? I love President Trump, with announcing certain things that were going to happen, and he made the stock market go crazy. The stimulus packages made the stock market go crazy. Everything sprinkled a little of that razzle dazzle into the market. So what I did was, last week I decided on how many companies were going to be affected by the razzle dazzle. Now, when I looked at some of those, I knew Uber was going to take off just for the simple fact that they had a ton of job cuts, and I knew for a fact the stock market was going to drop on them. But I also realized that they said they were ramping business back up. Things were opening up, starting to look normal again. So when everybody was like, oh, they're cutting off 6,000 people from employment, they also announced that they were going to be ramping back up. So I knew the next day I was going to jump in, and that's how I made that first $5,000 within 5 minutes of the stock market opened up. Okay, so I always look for the razzle dazzle. What's opening back up? What's having good customer return? And when you're walking outside every single day and you see as the country opens up, what is opening up and people are standing to, right? I knew Budweiser. We made some money on Budweiser last week as well. I knew Budweiser was going to pick back up only because they were affected by a lot of the different travels and bringing in, and the bars and the restaurants and all these places I'm ordering. But Budweiser's, guys. We knew they were going to go back up. So that's what I call the razzle dazzle. The bars, the restaurants, things like that were going to open back up. So I knew for a fact that stock was going to take a quick V recovery, is what they would call it, or a quick spike back up. Okay. Now, guys, what you guys have been waiting for, I'll keep this video short and quick to the point. I'm going to give you my top 3 picks that I like this coming week and weeks ahead. Okay. So my top 3, my number 1 pick, I will save for the last. So I'll give you number 3. Number 3, I like the Wyndham Hotel. Now, I know there's a ton of hotels out there, Hyatt, Hilton, but the Wyndham Hotel and the Wyndham Resorts, I do like those plays for an option. just for the simple fact that they haven't really jumped yet. I will hop into the Robinhood app so you guys can take a look with me. We will do the Robinhood app here. Let's go ahead and get you guys going so you guys can be able to see exactly what I'm doing here. And let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to look at is Wyndham Hotel. All right. Okay, so Wyndham Hotels currently trading at $51.87. If you take a look at the last 3 months, right, here's that big spike, right? It dropped all the way down to $21, had a moment of increase, $34, and kind of dropped out. And then ever since it's been kind of on a slow climb all the way to our present $51. And if you notice down here, the 52-week high is $63.66, okay? Obviously, Robinhood analyst here says it's a 92% buy, right? And then they kind of give you their little opinion of why they think Wyndham Resorts are going to be good, okay? So tomorrow, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to go right into trade. I'm going to go into trade options, okay? And I'm going to pick a date. Now, I always advise don't go shorter than 2 weeks out for a pick. But let's take a look because I think this week is going to be pretty good. So right now the share price, if you notice, is at $51.87. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to take a look to see what's going to increase. Now, even though I buy quite a bit of options, I like to say I'm a little bit more of a safe option player. Okay, so $51.87. I like this $47.50 call here for $5.10 a share. So $52.60 is my break even. So that means that this only needs to move roughly 13 plus, so 73 cents, which is only a 1.41% increase. I would probably most likely select that, and I would probably be able to do about 30 contracts here. No, a little under 28 probably, right? Roughly about 28 contracts here, so that's 2,800 shares. That would probably be a play for me as well. Okay, I do like the Wyndham Hotels. Hotels are opening up. Business is increasing. The airports are increasing. The airlines obviously are increasing. So I do like that play. Okay. My number 2 pick, guys, obviously I would have to say I don't feel too comfortable with the airlines or the Carnival ships. I know they're going to increase, but they had a pretty big rally, so I won't go with that with my second one, but I do like US Bank here. Okay, so US Bank here, 3-month run, $43. They've been having some up and downs, right? You see the increases, the high peaks, the dropping off, and obviously now they're increasing back. They're at $43.84. Their 52-week high was $61.11, right? US Bancorp to open over $15 million to address economic and racial inequities. This is a 32%, 52% hold. So this has changed over the last 2 days. It was at a bigger buy. If you notice, the earnings is going to be July 15th. But let's take a look. Trade options. I would probably go out a little further to June 26th here on that one. And I would take a look. It's at $43.84. I think you're pretty much safe with this $1.49 or $1.75 call for it to move. 43.84 cents. I'm also a player right here at 43.99, meaning I only have to move a few cents here. So I would probably pick this $42 call, and I would assume I could get roughly about 70, maybe 72. Yeah, 72 contracts here, so 7,200 shares, and I would only need it to move a few cents, guys. And then you take that 7,200 shares times 1,000, or times 100, and that's how much money I would make on that one. So that's another good one that I like. Okay, you guys take a look at that, see what you think. All right, guys, and my number 1 choice that I'm most likely going to go with, guys, because I know for a fact there's going to be some razzle dazzle this week, and you guys might laugh, but it's Seaworld. Okay, let's take a look at Seaworld here. Right, guys, it's at $19.98. So let's look at it. Right, over the time, it dropped all the way to $8.74. It spiked all the way up to $15.25. 964, 11, 16, 12, right? Then it hit $20. It's at $19.98. It's trending I think it's trending 3.74%. The high 52-week high was $36.96. The high the other day was $23. Analyst 57% reporting. We take a look down here. Seaworld's pretty big, obviously. I know a lot of people are not fans of Seaworld, but it is a pretty big option. So one thing I do like is, I'm probably going to look at the June 19th here, and it's at $19.98. I'm probably going to go ahead and go to a little bit more of a risky, not really a risky call, but I'm probably going to buy it somewhere around here. Probably this $2.68 call, which is a $17 call. I will probably buy 53 contracts, which is 5,300 shares. I'm going to probably pick this one up first thing in the morning. And the only reason why, guys, is Seaworld is opening back up Thursday. I think the media is going to run with it. They're going to explain to everybody that it's opening back up. People are traveling. It's also local location where people can drive to. People are going to want to get out of their house. I think we're going to see some pretty big returns on it. It's at least going to jump to maybe that $22, $23 range. Hopefully I pick up $4 in your actual shares. So if I could get 5,200 contracts at $4 times the $4, you know, obviously based off of when it expires, but I should make a pretty good money, guys. So those are my big plays for the week. If you guys like this, you guys want to know what plays also I like this coming up week or the next few days, I can do another video. Just comment down below, guys. Make sure you follow us, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys turn on the notifications so you know exactly when we're updating some information. Once again, this channel is not about just investing, guys. It's about getting your life together. And currently right now, this is a road that I'm on right now of getting my life together, getting family life together. We're going to be doing some other things. We're still shopping for houses. We'll put that all on there as well. So if you have some questions, some comments, I typically answer them. Comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. All right.